Welcome to today's show. Today we are here with Honorable Aspiring President to be, Mr. Gordon Sallas-Mensah. Welcome to today's program, sir.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Today we are here on the Woyome case. What's your take on it?
Woyome case is a very complicated case, and you see, always in African politics, it is the scapegoat that ends up in jail. You see, technically, Woyome hasn't done anything that deserves him any bad treatment and humiliation that is going on in Ghana radio stations and televisions, discriminating him and all sorts of insult on him. This is a guy who helped raise $1.2 billion for the rehabilitation of stadiums and even building hospitals in this financial engineering that he did. Unfortunately, Kufuor and his men abrogated the contract and gave it to a Chinese guy who never even bid for the contract. Doesn't this guy deserve to be paid? Why do we pay the white man and even the Chinese and our own fellow Ghanaian who made all this money possible for the construction of the stadium to suffer humiliation? I mean, enough is enough with how we treat our own people with disrespect. There's all evidence showing that the guy did financial engineering with Waterville to bring this program to a start. So why he doesn't deserve his 2% on the financial engineering? Why would Waterville go to international court or go to a court and make millions of dollars, millions of euros, and he who did the financial engineering doesn't deserve to get his portion? And the whole question is, why would Kufuor and his men abrogated the contract in the first place? That is the problem we have to fight first. Those are the people we have to arrest, not Woyome. Woyome availed himself. He helped in the investigation. The man also gave the account he used in collecting the money. He gave it out to ECO. So what the heck is ECO blocking even his personal account and his other business account? This is what we call incompetencies in Ghana public department. If you are as ECO, you have the mandate to investigate somebody. Why do you block third party's account? The account which got involved in the issue has been given to you. You didn't even seek court order. And why will you even investigate a case that somebody has won in court? Is ECO the one who investigates a court case? This is a judgment debt that a court has given. So if a court has given a judgment and you disagree with the court's judgment, you go to appeal the case and then do your own personal investigation and go back to court and then file the case. But why would they make as if the ECO Woyome is a criminal? If he's a criminal, he would have run away when Asamoah Gyan wanted to run away. Did anybody do anything the way they are doing to Woyome? Have they been able to win a case even against Asamoah Gyan, the man who gave a contract to his own wife? Have they been able to? If the government claims that they are competent and they have good lawyers, have they been able to win a case against Asamoah Gyan? If they cannot win a case against Asamoah Gyan, then they should get off.
Sir, now looking at what the president also stated in the report from the ECHO, that he even actually told these people not to pay, and now they went ahead and paid the money. Don't you see that is really conflicting and adding more salt to injuries in this case?
In the first place, the president said he doesn't know anything about it.
Yes.
Then ECO report says that he knows, and he gave a too good statement to stop it. The question is, whether he is in charge or his ministers are in charge, you have to leave it to the president to decide. You see, when General Rawlings was complaining that there are criminals working free and they are the one who even make noise, people didn't understand the Rawlings, and some of them were downplaying the Rawlings. That man, this guy, he doesn't have any education. Okay, the question now is, you those who claims to be well educated, professors and big titles, that's what Kufuor said. There are so many people with titles PhDs and professors, they are virtually incompetent. They don't know anything. Because if the president tells you, finance minister and his deputies, don't pay some money, and if the president is in charge, why do you pay the money in the first place? And okay, the president, if the president, the court is the third arm of government, when they make a decision, the president cannot abrogate that decision, but the president can only appeal the case. So if the court says that Woyome should be paid that amount of money, the president cannot stop it. So the finance minister paying him, it's not my business. It's either the president has to fire the finance minister for not obeying his orders, and then follow the case to maybe appeal court or something. So I don't know who is in charge right now, if it's the president or his ministers, individual ministers, everybody doing anything. Look at the judgment debt against AMA. Why would you just take a machine, go to somebody's land, destroy all the properties on the land, as if people doesn't think? If you believe that somebody has built a house on a wrong place, is that how you do? And even you don't even have anything to do on that land. You just go demolish people's house, even a whole chief palace. You go and take a machine, destroy everything, just for the mere fact that you think you are the AMA boss and you have power, you have bulldozers. And so sometimes I don't even understand how these people, some of them think. They claim that there's a drainage system that is blocking, is causing flooding, and people are built around the waterways. The question is, there's not even a gutter. So what the heck are you talking about? You have not even constructed the gutter, and you are destroying people's houses feet away from the gutter. And you even shocked that there's a house next to the gutter which is left intact. Why? Because somebody important owns that house. What a sense that they are telling us. You don't even construct the gutter. You are destroying people's houses, and now you have to pay judgment debt for these people. So why is Woyome is the only person being fought for? Everybody is chasing Woyome. CP got millions of dollars. Waterview got millions of dollars. AMA has paid millions of dollars to people for destroying their properties. So what the heck is Woyome? And why is it that the people who abrogated the contract are walking free? We want to see the president arresting Kufuor, arresting Sallas-Mensah, arresting his Akotose. He should arrest all those people. When all those people get arrested, then we will know that they are ready and they are serious in business.
So, sir, what relevance is this echo staff investigation to this case? Because from what you're saying, I realize that it is the government of Ghana which had to appeal to the court on this case, but not equal coming in to do any investigation. That will not yield anything.
That's what I'm saying. You don't know who knows what should be done. There are people who claim to be lawyers, professors in law, and doesn't know a simple procedure of fighting a case. Esama Boateng is walking free. He's a free man walking. More than 3 good years. What the heck is going on? Equal investigation, a court judgment. Fine. You can do an investigation and give it to the Attorney General to prosecute. A judgment has been given. If you don't understand, investigate. The man availed himself, gave his account that received the money. And Woyome even went to court to sue Eco. And if you look at the report critically, you realize that it was only Woyome that the Eco was investigating, because the report only talk about Woyome and that particular case. Meanwhile, we have 640 million that has been paid to people on judgment debt. So why single out Woyome to investigate? Okay, the people who caused the problem, Kufuor, Sallas-Mensah, and the rest are there. We want to see them arrested. There was a point when they said $400,000 Ghana was paid into the chief attorney's wife's account. You see, what they refuse to tell the Ghanaians the truth is this: the chief attorney's wife is the woman, is a professional woman who actually started Woyome's legal process. So she is a lawyer, and she started the Woyome case. She fought the case to a point, and then she realized that since her husband is the chief state attorney, she cannot go to court with the case because it will be a conflict of interest in a part of her and her husband. So she got off the case and gave the case to somebody else. So why Iko let the Ghanaians presume that the 400,000 that was paid to the woman is a bribe that's supposed to have been given to the state chief attorney? This is what Iko actually didn't do a good job. Those people over there need to be fired because they let Ghanaians believe that the chief state attorney actually received a bribe. That's why he didn't go to court. That's why he advised the attorney general not to go to court on the case. Meanwhile, that is not the fact. The fact is that it was the chief state attorney's wife who started Woyome case, and therefore that is what Woyome paid her for starting the case and gotten to a point and getting off the case. So why do Iko first presume that Woyome has paid bribe to state officials in order to get that kind of money?
Sir, looking at how Woyome was arrested recently, is that a right thing?
You see, it's unfortunate.
Should he be arrested, or should he be just given a cause? I mean, to appear before the court or something like that.
Woyome is not a guy who is running away from Ghana. He has businesses in Ghana, and he cooperated with Iko to do the investigation. He gave his bank account out, and even his federal bank account were frozen, and he has to make a press conference and even sue the state for infringing on his freedom of right. So why would the Ghana government arrest Woyome like a criminal? The guy is not a criminal. He didn't steal money from any bank. He didn't steal money from any government coffers. He went to court. Whether the state attorney show up or doesn't show up, it's none of my business. And that's not Woyome's business. If I sue you and you don't show up in court, I receive judgment against you. That is all. So if you think that your own people you employ to fight case against in the name of Ghana refuse to show up in court, it is your business. It's the government business to find out why his people did not show up in court. It's not Woyome business. So if you think that you have new evidence to prosecute Woyome, it is for you to just invite Woyome to the BNI or the CID office. And if Woyome refuses to show up, then you can go to court or just sue Woyome in court for defraudment. So what the heck are they arresting Woyome as if he's a criminal? That kind of bull crap we are doing in Africa, it doesn't make sense. These people are claiming to be professionals. They should better do a professional job. More people who cause the problem are sitting down and are enjoying their life. Those who abrogated the contract, Kufuor and his people, are enjoying life. We want to see those people arrested.
That is the reality on the ground. And that is what is actually happening. And that is what we all are made to believe is the right thing. We would take a break here and come back later to continue this. Thank you all.
Thank you.